Okay, you know that screen. We've all seen it 1,000 times. That little pause before you get to the website you actually want to see. But have you ever stopped to think about what's really going on in that moment? Well, let's dive in because we're about to uncover this hidden security check that happens literally in the blink of an eye. So you click a link and bam, there it is, that screen. It kind of feels like a digital waiting room, right? Just this quick, mandatory stop on your way through the internet. And you know your internet isn't down, you're not reloading the page. So what is this for? Your first thought might be, is something broken? Is it a glitch? Nope, not at all. That screen is completely deliberate. In fact, it's an incredibly important security checkpoint. Think of it as the front line of this huge, constant battle that's always happening just behind the scenes of the internet. Okay, so to really get what that checkpoint is doing, we first have to talk about the threat it's designed to stop. I mean, every single second of every single day, websites are getting hit with just a flood of incoming traffic. And their main job is to figure out super quickly who's a friend and who's a foe. And this really breaks down the core problem. On one hand, you've got people like you and me, legitimate human users. We're just there to read an article or watch a video or buy something. Simple enough. But on the other side, you have automated programs, bots. Now, some bots are good, they do helpful things, but a lot of them are malicious. They're built to steal content, look for security holes, or even try to shut a whole website down. And that leads us to one of the biggest dangers out there, something called a denial of service attack, or a DOS attack. Just imagine thousands, maybe millions, of bots all trying to cram through the digital door of a website at the exact same time. It creates this massive instant traffic jam, and nobody legit, including you, can get through. And that is exactly why websites need a bouncer at the door. So how do they do it? How do they manage all this chaos? Well, that just a moment screen, that is the bouncer. It's a really sophisticated, totally automated security check, and its whole job is to quickly and quietly separate real human visitors from all those malicious bots. But what is this test exactly? Here's the key thing. It's not a test for you. It's a test for your web browser. In that split second, the website sends your browser this invisible, pretty complex little puzzle. Now, a modern browser like Chrome or Safari, it can solve it almost instantly. But a simple, clunky bot that's built for malicious stuff, it can't. So by solving that puzzle, your browser basically proves it's the real deal, and boom, you get the green light to go in. And this whole thing relies on two key pieces of tech you probably see mentioned all the time on that screen: enable JavaScript and cookies. So what do? Well, JavaScript is the programming language that actually runs the puzzle right there in your browser. And cookies? They're kind of like a digital hand stamp you get at a concert. Once you pass the test, the site gives you a little cookie to remember that you're verified. That way, you don't have to get checked again every single time you click a link on that site. Once you understand what's going on, it totally changes how you see that screen. It stops being just some minor annoyance, some little delay, and it becomes something else. It's actually a sign that the website you're trying to visit takes its security, and by extension, your safety, really, really seriously. I love this way of thinking about it. It's like the website's immune system kicking into gear. It's the super fast response that identifies and neutralizes a potential threat before it can do any damage at all. It's working to make sure the digital space you're about to step into is healthy and secure. So the crucial thing to remember is this: that screen isn't a barrier that's trying to stop you. It's a barrier that's there for you. It's a shield. It protects the website and makes sure that the stuff you want to do online stays available, stays fast, and stays secure from that constant flood of automated attacks. So from now on, the next time you see that screen pop up, you'll know exactly what's going on behind the curtain. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other invisible guardians, what other silent processes are running right now to keep your daily digital life safe? Definitely something to think about.